Thank you everybody for the helpful advice. We got a range of advice from the starters not moving fast enough, to the timing might be off, to we didn't put enough fuel. What else? To the we don't have any spark. So I'm going to start troubleshooting some of this stuff and just kind of going through before I buy the next part, whatever that is. And I really appreciate everybody's help. So I'm going to go get some things like starting fluid, probably test light, and just go from there. So one way to increase fuel economy is just to stick the gas tank in the back window. I mean, that's you're good right there. Boom. All right, we got some stuff. So we got a tester to make sure we know where we got power. I got 2 cans of these bad boys, some starting fluid, and a monster. Well, that's for me. So, I mean, the rest is for Frankenstein. So, boom. Alright, so it's kind of windy, so excuse that. Right now it says our battery's low on the old charge. No surprise there.
I love Frankenstein. Do you guys like and subscribe?
Yeah, baby.
But guys, we tried to put oil, but it did not work out for us.
No, it did work.
Yeah, but it did work. I wasn't there, but yeah.
First attempt, starting Frankie.
Let's do this, baby.
Let's do this.
Let's get the
Let me add some more juice. Try one more time with the juice. 3 more juice, and now we're on attempt 2. Shallow, stay there. Yep. Okay, it's not fuel, it's not battery. All right, let's go.
On today?
Well, so right now, I think the timing's off.
Okay.
I don't think it's firing because I think the timing's wrong. And when I pull the spark plug out, and there's not any sign of even the slightest burn.
Okay.
So I think the timing is off, and so it's not creating the spark that we need.
Okay.
So that's what I'm working on now.
Yeah. And also give us like 1,000,000 likes, guys.
Yeah. And we're recharging the battery.
Yeah, we're recharging it. If you've seen our last video, it worked, right?
Yeah, well, it's a new battery. Remember we got a new battery?
Yeah, I got a new battery.
given some misinformation before. I just thought, oh, you line it up with the one that's on here. I don't think that's correct. I rotated the engine again by hand, and this time I got it so there's actual markings down here. So I think I was on the wrong stroke, I guess, if that's right. So then number one cylinders all the way at the top. On the distributor, the little arm that comes out is pointing right here, which is cylinder number one. It's rotating that way. So then I followed the firing order from here on here. I made sure everything was tight. Fingers crossed. I'm hoping that's what my issue was. Honestly, it would make sense, but I honestly feel like I have it now. It might not be perfect timing wise, but I should be close now. So let's try that. Try starting Frankenstein again.
Okay.
Which, if this doesn't work, this will be my last attempt for the weekend.
Okay.
But I honestly think it'll work.
Okay.
So I want to try.
Okay.
One last time.
Okay.
Disconnecting the charger. All right. I'm gonna reconnect the power on the ground. Okay.
I see there.
Okay. I'm gonna give one more squirt for good measure.
Like this. Okay, guys, it's not working.
All right, I don't know.
Yeah, this is sad. We really want Frankenstein to be running. Like, if you've seen our old videos from back in the day and stuff, Frankenstein was rolling, but now it's not. But we're fixing that, right? Me and Daddy are not gonna give up, right? Everyone
Right.
shouldn't give up.
We'll get them. One way or another, we'll get them.
Yeah, we just have to fix this.
Yeah. Let's try one more time.
Okay, let's get the show on the road, baby. I don't think it's working, guys. I don't think it's working.
Oh.
Guys, we are working and it's not working. Right, Dad?
Yeah. All right, so the general consensus is that either the starter's bad or the power of the ground setup's wrong. So I grounded the battery to the block, but I don't think I have the block grounded to the chassis. This is why that second bolt hole was there. So I'm gonna go get a grounding kit or whatever to ground it to there. And I'm hoping that'll increase the amount of power. That's probably why the starter's not moving so quick. So I'm gonna go check that out, baby, boom. So O'Reilly's has got a kit. It's supposed to be $9. For $9, it's supposed to include the, I think it's 1 gauge wire. So I think once I ground the block, I think we should be good to go. That's the hope. I mean, it would make sense. It's not grounded properly, you know. The guys at O'Reilly's were awesome. I was chatting with this one dude. He has another project. I think he said 65 himself. But I got the ground cable. And then I got a feeler gauge for the spark plugs. I realized I never did that, so that could be a factor too. All right, boom. there's a starter. There's that line. And then I just ground it over there. So we should be good now. And that side's grounded up. You can see where the other bolt is, up to the battery. Boom, hopefully that does the trick, baby. Still gonna go through and gap the spark plugs, but just out of curiosity, I want to see if it cranks over faster now. So I'm just gonna do a quick turnover just to see what happens. All right, let's see. Let me use some juice. All right, I sprayed some juice. It almost fired. You hear that? I can't believe it. Almost started. It almost started, baby! It starts. That counts. That counts! I need 2 sets of hands because I need somebody to sit there and feed it. Oh, that counts. I don't care. That counts. Okay, I'm going to give you an engine view and we're going to try again. All right, baby. Hang tight. You saw it? That counts. Just saying. That totally counts. Let's try it one more time. I think it's just because the gas hasn't made it through the lines yet. Hold on. You heard it. You saw it. That started. Obviously, we got some work to do, but that totally counts, okay? The smoke is because the exhaust is not hooked up. It's barely hooked up. So that's why you see the smoke there. I probably should still go through and gap all those spark plugs, but it started, baby. I think the biggest issue right now is just the fact that the fuel hasn't made it through the line. Spark plugs have to be gapped. I have my gapping tool. I'm going to see see if they're close or if they're far off, because I'm sure that's going to make a difference too. To be honest, I just kind of threw them in there, which isn't really what you're supposed to do. So now I want to see if they're far off or if it's like just barely or what. So these were actually set to like 4.5 or 0.045, something like that. So I mean that's a decent difference. I don't know how much of a difference it makes, to be honest, but I'm gonna just adjust them all, and then hopefully that'll help quite a bit. And then that fuel line, I could have swore we tightened it down, but when I went to look at it a second ago, it wasn't tight. So I pushed the line all the way on, and then I after I got the line tight, then I put the hose clamp all the way tight too, of course. And so I'm gonna go through all the spark plugs and make sure that we have them all right. And I bet you that'll make a big difference. And hopefully by that time our battery's rejuiced up. And actually, let's see where it's at right now. I mean, it's still yellow, but I bet you we'll have enough juice by the time we're done with this. So I reset all the spark plugs to the correct spacing, I guess, is that what you call it? Gapped them. I re-gapped them. Boom. So now they're all the same and they're all correct and they're to the proper spec for the 360F V74 F250. So now I think I'm going to try it one more time. I think I'm going to try it because I just want to see if it made a difference, you know. And honestly, we're right there. I also adjusted the fuel line, so, you know, hopefully I'll get lucky and it's like, boom, you know. When I replaced the fuel system and I had put all new lines on there, it pulled it up right away. So, I mean, it really shouldn't take too long, you know what I mean? So let's give it one more go, baby. All right, let's see if that did the trick. It turned over though. Let's shoot it one more time. Hold on. Gotta do one more spray. Get this bad boy going. All right. All right, baby, let's do this. All right, well, hey, it started. You heard it. It started. I just need to get the fuel going. So I think what I'll do when I get a second set of hands is have somebody turn it over while I juice it. I think that's the best route. I mean, it's definitely starting. Oh, the other thing, I might as well plug up the exhaust too, because all that smoke's kicking out right away. Let's see here. I just want to see if we have anything coming out. You guys for watching, like and subscribe and all that good stuff. Special thanks to everybody on the list that either helped or commented or called or whatever. I really appreciate it. Everybody was awesome with giving me help and support. So now we just need a second set of hands, somebody to start it while I feed the juice until we get the fuel up. But that's pretty easy. I mean, we're a huge step in the right direction. It started, so boom. Boom, baby.